So, will you tell us a bit about your designs?
The spring collection is based upon Andy Warhol. It's very, very 60s, very modern, and I like the funkiness about it, so hopefully everybody liked it. And it's raining, but it's still really awesome, and the music was great, and everything was great.
I've been working with a lot of chiffon lately, and I really love how it looks, especially with all the ruffles. I've been kind of getting into that, but no, my demographic is definitely between ages of 15 to 35, depending on how useful they are.
So I noticed a lot of green and white. Like, any reason specific for that color, for those colors?
The white, because I think white very clean, fresh. I love working with white. White wools are gorgeous, and they really make my button pop because I love working with detailed buttons. Even down to the buttons, I have detailing that goes with the story. And then the green was actually because I found the chiffon, and when I looked at it, I was like, yes, there's no question about this. It flowed beautifully. The colors were great, so I really went with it because actually, if you look at it, there is green, blue, and yellow in it as well. So when it flows, it has that different colors. When I did this at first, it was actually no ruffles. It was a lot of large sleeves. So I brought in the Latin ruffles of it, like all the ruffly, and really the feminism about it, because really Latin is all about feisty and being feminine about it all.
Where can people find you around Vancouver?
People can find me mostly on Twitter. It's AD Fashion Designer at Twitter, and then I do have a website, andrea-d.webs.com, and then they can also find me on Facebook, just Andrea K. Duma. Right now, I'm not really selling anything anywhere right now. It's all commission, so you'd have to get a hold of me.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming. We're glad to have you here in the Latincouver Carnaval del Sol. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Where are you from?
I'm from Serbia.
Wow. So tell us about your designs.
So my designs are all silk creations. They're all 100% silk. Silk chiffon, silk organza, and taffeta. And I hand dyed all of them myself. I originally bought them as white, so they were like wedding fabric, and then because I couldn't find the fabrics that I wanted, so then I dyed them into different colors. And the whole inspiration was 1950s designs from French haute couture houses like in Paris. And I was going for simplistic designs that would stay timeless, that you could wear anywhere at any time. So I have that one really long gown that is more for special occasions, and the other two dresses are more for everyday events and occasions. They're more cocktail dresses that you can wear, and each one has their own specific design. And also all of the dresses, I made a corset underneath, so they already have like a bra on the inside and a corset to keep your stomach in, so you can eat all you want and have a flat stomach.
So we all need those kind of dresses around. Yeah. Where can we find them?
You can find them on my website, vickyfustar.ca.
Are you planning to open a store, open a line?
Yes, I'm working on a new line, but I do plan to open a boutique in the future.
So what do you think are your design? Like, what's your style? Like, is it gonna be based always in the 60s or?
I do prefer the 1950s, but my overall style aesthetic is more chic and elegant, and I like to focus on evening gowns. But I do plan to expand my line into ready-to-wear as well, and office wear. So that's what I'm working on right now. More wearable clothes with the 1950s or an elegant feel. My aesthetic is more, I aim to make things that are very elegant and very feminine. I'm trying to bring back the femininity to like make the woman look beautiful without overexposing, you know, and like emphasize her shape without too much exposure, because not everyone wants to expose all the parts of their body at certain times.
So your demographic will be like more like late 20s?
From 25 to 35. Yeah, 20 to 35. So for women who, for example, don't want to expose their legs or arms, or I find a way to work around it so that it still emphasizes your shape, but hides all the stuff that you don't want to show.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
You're very welcome.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you.